We're live. Fucking too short. Too short. Not like the
Too
rapper,
short.
but we are too short.
Cochino.
Baby, it's Wednesday night.
You heard that Dumbfounded with Too Short? That song's fucking.
Yeah.
That's a fucking pop, baby.
Dude, I was seeing this video this morning. It was like, you know, you kind of do like the first thing in the morning, kind of like scroll through Facebook or whatever, you know, news feed you prefer.
Your preferred social media. Yeah.
So I'm kind of getting ready to head into work and all that. Yeah. And it's this video of one of the Island Boy kids getting the brakes beat off of him by his girlfriend or something.
Damn, dude.
Dude, I guess he like busted her lip or something, and you don't see that in the video for context. Yeah. But she is beating the brakes off of this kid, dude. Like he's crying. Yeah. She's got him grabbed by one of his fucking little Twinkies off his head, dude. And he's crying as she's just duffing him in the face, dude.
Jesus.
Video went out. What the hell? Technical difficulties.
What should I do? Send it again or something?
Too short. Technical difficulties.
Brandon's in the chat. He's not late.
Brandon's in the chat. Fashionably on time.
Like 5 minutes at most. Let me the score. Where the fuck did I put these notes, bro?
Yeah, I think you might need to make a new Ninja. I just tried to repaste it and it's just black.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, that's weird.
Difficulties. So yeah, we're cutting it down to one show a week for now until I can figure out how to get more listeners.
Yes, sir.
I want to do one quality show a week, and it's starting out really good so far. You know, can't find my notes.
Starting out awesome.
Can't find my notes. Ninja's not working.
Tim is low. I'm gotcha.
Low. How about now? Gotcha. No, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck Zach is. He didn't respond. Thomas is hit and miss anyway, so as much as I like having him here, I actually don't. So that's the thing about that.
Yeah.
No, but you know, take him or leave him. But
he's like, you know how some colleges have to have like a quota of like certain minorities and whatnot.
Yeah, we
needed to have the Zoomer.
A Zoomer minority. We need woke takes. You know.
Yeah, we need woke takes. There we go.
Which is funny because historically Thomas says some of the most non-politically correct shit ever said on the
show. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong.
Run through a few of his greatest hits, like I think he said, "I want to kill." Jesus, what is going on here?
It's happening. Check your task manager, cuz. That's a nice looking solo cup, dude. I gotta give it to you though, man.
Yeah. I'm drinking lean.
Yeah.
Should I just try another one?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's black now.
I'm gonna run through some of Thomas's greatest hits while I try to figure this out. My favorite one was that he said I should kill Drake. That one was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What else? He said multiple times that he doesn't like black people, just straight up.
And Turks. He's just vocally just.
He's very anti-Turk, but he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also said that he's a Zionist, and that he definitely takes Israel's side in that whole thing, and he's definitely a fan of Israel killing children. He said all of these things. Yeah. Multiple times, on and off the record.
Yeah. On and off the air. On and off the air.
Yeah, you might think it's like an on-mic bit, like an irony thing, but it's actually just
Yeah,
it's just
full
him.
true.
I froze again.
Full truing. What is happening?
I don't know.
What is happening? So they caught Daryl Brooks, the man that went out and took out our beloved Dancin Grannies the other day.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the fucking Dancin Grannies.
R.I.P. to the
Jesus
Dancin
Christ.
Grannies.
I wish I
yeah,
kind of wish they wouldn't have
did
said
catch this guy.
I kind of wish they wouldn't use the name Dancin Grannies so much in like all the headlines because it just it sounds funny, unfortunately. But
it really
does.
does.
So they got him.
$5 million bail.
I don't think he was maliciously trying to kill anyone. I think he was just like running. And
no, he actually said in quote that he was trying to hit as many people as possible. So it's
okay. Never mind.
Yeah, they're starting to rope it into like a domestic terrorism kind of situation now. After that quote,
that is domestic terrorism.
Yeah, because when we were looking at it the other night, as kind of I mean the story wasn't breaking, but we were reading that he was fleeing from a domestic issue.
Which he was, right?
Yeah,
pretty
domestic
sure
terrorism.
Was, yeah, okay. That's a good one. I froze again, dude. Ninja's not working right now. I don't know what's going on.
It's gotta be Ninja. It's gotta be Ninja.
I don't know what the issue with that is. It says active. It's working on my end. Yeah, I don't fucking
Prosecutors
know.
plan to charge the 39-year-old with 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide.
I'm just gonna we'll go for a little bit. Oh no, it went black again.
Yep. Oh, it's back.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. We'll let it ride and see if it works itself out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're off to a great start for the new time block and schedule. That's for sure.
So was he fleeing a domestic charge, or not?
What's
the deal with that?
Let's take a look at the whole article here.
Because that's what I first read, and I figured, oh, this guy. But then it didn't make much sense. Like, why do you got to drive through a parade? So obviously, the other take is definitely valid. That he just wanted to hit as many people as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I blame video games personally.
Yeah, me too.
Crazy Taxi, and like
this article is not explaining what it actually was. This is more so just explaining how he had gotten caught, and complaints filed describe Mr. Brooks as having no emotion when he drove down the parade route, killing 6 people and wounding 47 others. Okay, right here. Moments earlier, he was said to have fled from police responding to a call about a domestic dispute between him and another person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was that he was fleeing from a domestic dispute, but also he just wanted to run people over too. So he chose the parade.
Yeah. This guy's mugshot
stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty intense, dude.
Yeah, I saw it. It is pretty intense, for sure.
Like, I mean, all of his mugshots are pretty interesting, but this latest one is just deranged. It's kind of nutty,
weird, man. It's weird.
Something in the water out there in Wisconsin.
Looks like maybe he ran out of weed, and that's why he was so pissed off.
Maybe. Yeah, they dragged him through in the whole the whole bulletproof vest into the courtroom and everything. So they were obviously worried people are gonna take some shit out on him.
Yeah, because a black dude runs people over at a parade in Wisconsin. Like, someone's gonna try to kill that guy.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
All 3 men charged with murder in the Ahmaud Arbery case.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Saw that. It's like a Floyd situation, Michael Chauvin.
Yep.
Situation.
Yep.
He was charged with murder too.
I think it almost went the other way though, like earlier today. I think. think it almost like swung the other way.
They're like pretty much forced to hold police accountable now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna affect, the future of police work, but we'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a step in the right direction. I'm not sure if it's the best way to go about it, but I don't know what else we could really do. So
we're getting response from Zach finally for those of you that can hear the notifications going off.
Yeah, he's got his nephew around, I guess. I don't know. He said, "Oh fuck."
Okay.
He messaged me, "Oh fuck," and then he messaged the group chat, "Oh fuck" as well.
Yeah, of course.
Brandon says end the drug war. But yeah, that's part of it for sure.
Hey, that's definitely part of it.
I think it would take a huge fucking bite out of the issue of police brutality. Definitely. They'd have less to use as a discrimination tool. And even, white people, fucking black people, yellow people, whatever. They'd have less reason / made up suspicion to get into situations like this for sure.
Right. Sweden votes in their first female prime minister. She resigns hours after being voted in.
I saw that. There was like a budget. There was like a budget issue. Yo, props to her, first of all. She gets sworn in. She's like, "Yeah, I'm prime minister. What's up?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got this budget issue, and like it's fucked up. We're gonna need you to take care of it." And she's like, "You know what? Fuck this."
Fuck this.
Yeah.
That's like
when you start a job in a kitchen and you go for like one day, and you're like, "Bro, this place fucking sucks."
Yeah,
and you just
I'm out of here, dude.
You just don't go back, dude.
Yeah,
we've all been there. I don't blame her for that.
Yeah, you're going into like that's like going into a managerial position where it's just become a mutiny because the last manager was terrible.
Yeah, and all your employees are like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah, she came in as a substitute teacher, and everybody's fucking bucking out, dude. And she's like, "Fuck that."
Imagine if we elected a president, and that shit happened. We elect a president, and they're like,
yeah.
Yeah,
could you imagine if when Obama saw the mess after the Bush administration, he's just like, "Fuck that, dude." I know I won, but I am out of here, dude.
I'm done. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was this bad, dude.
Brandon said that Germany's supposed to legalize weed. That's good.
That's cool.
About time, I like to imagine that if weed was legal in the 30s and the 20s and 30s, that the Holocaust probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, see, like that's my thing too. Like whenever I hear like that anywhere, even other states legalize finally, I don't even get like I remember I used to get like excited. I was like,
I used to be
yeah,
like,
dude. I was like, hell yeah. Now I'm like, fucking finally. Like, what the fuck took you so long, dude? Like, get on with it.
It's just a little bit like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like,
and I think living in I think living in a legal state too, for me, it's just like I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? Sort your life out. Like, honestly, in my opinion, and this might be a lukewarm take, but when everybody saw the articles popping up that Colorado was sending out refund checks to residents of the state
too many taxes,
because they made too much money on the taxes, that they were just getting a check cut to them, dude. As soon as the world saw that, or at least the country, it should have been a federal thing. Like,
I mean, it worked. It's good for everyone.
It is.
The liberals get their freedoms that they want. They want legal weed. So yeah, there you go. The Republicans get their money.
First time chatter.
Weed was viable, and Ghost Hand 246 says weed was actually viable in shops alongside coke leaves until the early 20s. It was in the 40s and 50s that stuff started. Yeah, that was just a joke. I was just fucking around. Like if Hitler was like, "Yo, Ragavan, like everything Irie, man."
Could you imagine, dude?
but
he
I
took a trip to see like the next place he wanted to take over, and it happened to be like the Gold Coast, and he totally changed, dude. He gets back to Germany, shuts down all the camps, and just lets everything Irish
go. And he's like,
he starts speaking patois with a super thick German accent.
He's like the Chet Hanks of the 30s. Like,
that'd be awesome, dude.
All the white people are pissed off because he's speaking patois, but they like get a telegram from Jamaica and they're like, "Nah, he's cool."
Yeah, he gets a pass via Morse code or something.
Yeah, no, all of the high ranks, the chatter, Ghost Hand was saying. All the high rank officials. Yeah, it wasn't just coke. They were.
It wasn't just coke. Yeah, I remember reading.
Out of their mind.
Yeah, I remember reading all the stories about like crazy methamphetamines and like just like all types of stuff, dude.
Yeah, they used all kinds of shit to just stay awake, and that's just the way it was back then.
Yeah. Why? They just used to straight like back then. They used to just chew on straight cocoa leaves, dude. They didn't even process it, man. It's kind of nutty.
It's still a problem in a lot of the world, like in the like Asian workforces.
Yeah. There's like
shit like that. There's still amphetamine issues. Just because it's
still
so
amphetamine issues.
You have to outwork the other guy. So
yeah, I remember watching. I can't remember who it was. It was like Vice or one of those like alt doc networks.
Yeah.
But they were talking to a bunch of like high functioning heroin addicts.
Yeah.
Like people like shit. Yeah, dude, like there was a guy he was like he either worked on an oil rig or like he was like a commercial fisherman where like he was out like crabbing and stuff.
Heroin, come on.
Yeah, dude. Anytime he went back to dock, he'd get some, and he'd get some. Never took it on the boat with him. Never did it while he was working. He did his stuff when they were at dock, and when he left, that was it. He went on the trip, and he was fine until he got back. Got paid, same thing. It was kind of wild to watch, dude.
I've told you about like one of my high school girlfriends. Her dad was a stockbroker, and he just smoked crack on the weekends.
Yeah, stock guys were big into that back in the day.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a coke thing for him. He just smoked crack on the weekends, and then the rest of the week he's just chilling.
Yeah,
weekends he just smokes crack.
It's just crazy to think about, like people that like can just do like hard drugs like that and just like have it in check. I feel like I wouldn't be able to, dude. I'd like it too much.
I don't think so either. My uncle, like he does everything, but never been addicted to one thing, dude. Never.
Yeah. There's a lot of genetic predisposition to that stuff though too.
Yeah, I got an addictive personality, bro.
Yeah. Like me and my mom had this whole conversation.
I got lucky that when I was a kid that I was just so addicted to weed that nothing else mattered.
Yeah, I think that's what mine was too.
I'd fuck around with other stuff, but like at the end of the day, I just like smoking weed more. So
yeah,
it was just like
me and my mom were having this conversation. It was on the way to the dentist to get some wisdom teeth out and stuff a while back, like a year or two ago, and I was talking about how like any cane products like lidocaine, novocaine, all that stuff, like it doesn't work until I have like a copious amount like injected into wherever I need it.
Mm-hmm.
And how like I can take I got a TMJ diagnosis when I moved back.
Yeah.
So like grinding my teeth and all that. So they gave me Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer to take at night. and it's supposed to like knock you out, and like this will put my mom on her ass, or put Nicole on her ass for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I take like 2 of these things and I'm still up for the day.
Yeah.
Like it's just something that it's just been that way forever. And my mom starts talking to me about how like being that my biological father had like a like serious fucking crack addiction and shit like that.
Yeah.
That there's like genetic predisposition and stuff like that, so that could be part of where it comes from. And I was like, it's a fucking good thing I never got into like hard drugs, because I'd probably be able to do a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure. Yeah, I never
like
really
if I
got too into anything. I tried it and that was it.
yeah, you dabble here and there, and I'm like, it's not my thing, dude. Like, I just want to smoke weed. That's it.
Yeah. That's
The only thing I ever wanted to do.
Yeah. I think that's what helped me not get fucked. Like I was never a bit like I've never been an alcoholic.
No, I always hated drinking, dude. Like I would
I
do
like
it,
to drink. I used
but
to like to
like
drink, but I would drink and smoke, and I like to drink, but I never like I've never once in my life said fuck, like I need alcohol right now.
no, no.
But it's different for different people, man.
Yeah, some people love it, dude. And I don't understand why, but I mean, more power to you, I guess. Or just don't do it because it sucks. I just never like. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah,
Chances are you're
only
gonna get
some stuff.
belligerent at some point.
Yeah, and
Alcohol is the worst to be addicted to
the
because it's
chatter,
everywhere.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, you're
It's
not wrong
fully
there.
accessible. Alcohol and nicotine are fully accessible. Nicotine's a weird one. Like I've been addicted to nicotine for so long, and I feel like I could quit any time, and
Yeah.
I just don't. I think because vaping became a thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But even before vaping, I just liked
Honestly, dude, though,
cigarettes. But I could have quit.
even weirder than nicotine, bro. It's fucking this shit right here, dude.
Caffeine.
Fucking caffeine, man.
Yeah, but that
That's a
stimulates me a lot
fucking
more than
wild one, dude.
that stimulates me a lot more than nicotine does, though. Caffeine keeps me rolling, It
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
That's the thing, like withdrawal though from caffeine, like legitimate caffeine withdrawal. It's terrible, man.
Yeah, the only thing that's ever happened to me is just like a really fucking bad like headache.
Dude, caffeine headaches
And I have
the worst.
Yeah, but I have friends that have like chronic migraines. Like
Yeah.
Brandon has chronic migraines and my stepbrother Damien had chronic migraines. So I always knew like what it could be as opposed to what I was going through, and I was like, yeah, this isn't bad.
Yeah.
Because these people have to like fucking lock themselves in a dark room for a while, and they're like
Yeah.
puking and shit from chronic migraines.
Yeah, my shit would get fucking bad, dude. My shit would get bad. It's insane how fast it fixes itself too. Like if you got a caffeine headache, dude, you go and I go and I grab a Monster. Like if I don't drink one, like either Monster or coffee, as soon as I drink it, bro, less than 5 minutes, that headache is almost gone. Like, but I'm like just back to normal.
Dude, Europe, like the EU right now, is getting fucking ravaged by COVID again. It's fucked up. I don't know what's going on. Too many people in too tight a space or something, but like they're going back into lockdowns. They're issuing fucking travel restrictions again. They're like, and now it's turning into like what ours was originally. Like they're having protests in the street and people are rioting and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening in the EU, but they're getting fucked by it, man.
I don't know, dude. All I know is NASA just posted a new picture of the Curiosity rover on Mars, dude, and I'm trying to go. Just put me on a fucking Elon plane and send me out, dude. This looks so
There's
sick.
too much that can go wrong, though, with terraforming and.
Dude, just look at this, though, man. Like, insane stuff, dude.
That does look. It just looks like. It just looks like a desert.
Looks like a fucking Matt Damon movie, dude.
That's strange. That's so strange to me that like yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ghosting said
this looks like the Gobi Desert. Like
it's so
this looks like the
strange to me.
deserts in China.
You think about like this is another planet, and it looks red from like
Wild, dude. Absolutely insane.
It looks red from afar. They call it the red planet or whatever because like the atmospheric shit and stuff. But like you're looking at it in a picture, and it just looks like a fucking planet. Like it's not,
Yeah.
The only ones that are
it's just like
really different are like the fucking gas giants. Like
yeah. Yeah, I remember there's this YouTube channel. I forgot what it was. But hey yo, thanks for the follow, Ghost Hand. That's what's up, dude.
Follow, man.
This is I forgot what that Guy Fieri notification is. Zach
with a fucking like a bagel sandwich over his head. Like Jesus Christ, dude, this fucking guy.
Oh man. So we're hiring editors.
If we had money, I'd get an editor on like Fiverr or something. But yeah, it's.
I might still do it, dude.
Zach told me about this, and it brings me back to this thing I always think about like relativity and like perspective.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you think that you're gonna go to another country and it's gonna be like this such a different thing. But then you get there and you realize that like people are just people, and it's like
Yeah.
It's not as alien to go to a different country and like see what's going on as you think it would be. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just all a perspective thing.
Yeah, but, it's just like, but to go somewhere like say they actually get to a point where they start offering like tourist trips to Mars. To be able to experience and see that with nothing on it.
Yeah.
Like just imagine coming in, like, you fly in a plane and you look down and you see buildings and roads and, development and shit. Just imagine just flying in. Like you're flying in to whatever runway, however you may enter that orbit or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing. Nothing but just dirt. It's just like, it's crazy to think about. But yeah, back to like the gas giant stuff.
Dr. Manhattan went and lived on the moon, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of their shit.
Yeah, I can't remember what the YouTube channel was, but like he would do based on like science of what we know and whatnot. He'd basically do like, oh, what happens if you fell into one of these planets, like the gas giants and stuff like that. Like if you just like jumped out of a plane and skydived into one of them.
I think our bodies just like.
And there's like
the pressure level would just crush you.
Between pressure
or like
the types of gas that are in the atmosphere in these other giant gas planets.
Totally toxic.
And like just like raining diamonds. Like it's just like it's wild stuff, dude. Space is nutty. I don't like the vacuum also. Yeah.
Well,
that's like there was a video of like an impact. There's a video and it looks fake.
Everything cool
because
that
of
you see that's real looks fake because of like movies and shit, like in the over.
Well, it's the way that everything moves.
Yeah.
Because the vacuum, it's fucking wild. I gotta try to find the video. But it's these two astronauts. They're out doing some maintenance on the outside of the ship, and this like piece of just like space junk flies by and smacks into it. And it's wild to see. It's just wild to see. If you want to get spooked, there's a video on YouTube with captured sounds of the planets. Some sound like hell. There's another place in Sweden or Switzerland or something like that, and they actually call it like the portal to hell. They stuck a microphone down this giant hole that goes like damn near to the core of the earth, and you hear some pretty nutty sounds.
Just from like pressurization and shit. Probably.
Yeah,
like, there's a
just like
explanation for it, but it's
literally like the earth
gonna be
moving and stuff.
unsettling because you're not accustomed to hearing that.
Yeah, it's unknown. It's unknown. That's why people are so afraid of like.
Well, yeah, the fear of the unknown is
like deep ocean.
It's scary as shit, dude. It's definitely fucking scary.
Yeah. It's crazy to think like when I was a kid, there's this pond right up the street from the house. I used to go swimming there all the time. And like I went there in the summer like with some free diving gear. Now that I'm a 30-year-old man, and I went out swimming much farther than I would have gone like back when I was a child, you know, past the buoy line out to like the middle of the lake, and like it's unsettling, dude. Like I was fearless of that lake as a kid, you know, you don't think anything of it. But now like with knowledge that I have and just like skepticism that I have and shit, I'm like, dude, I can't see more than, 15, 20 feet in front of me. And the rest is just brown darkness. Like,
it's like props to friend of the show, Ryan, who he just dives with sharks and shit, and even just being in the ocean and being able to see with like your goggles on and be able to see like any amount of distance down or to the sides, like,
yeah,
that scares the living fuck out of me, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, wow,
that's like when we used to go to Blue Springs.
I am alien here, you know?
Yeah. Even going to Blue Springs, Ryan would take me out to Blue Springs every once in a while when they do diving, because that's where they would teach the students.
Yeah, and you could see, and it's weird,
it's
man.
It's crystal clear, but like I've got I can hold my breath for a pretty long time. So like I would always just free dive when he was teaching people. And I mean, I'd be able to swim down that boil at Blue Springs, probably good like 50 feet before, I had to like come back up. And like it is, you can see everything down there. It's like glass, even down at the bottom, as long as you got a flashlight. But it is eerie, man. It is eerie.
I just think about being under the water like that and seeing like a gator, and it's like you're on their fucking playing field, dude.
Yeah,
you know what
dude.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you don't win this situation, you know?
Yeah. And that's like even up here, like at that pond. Like I'm up in Connecticut, it's New England.
Yeah.
Like freshwater pond. There's no like big giant rivers that run into this. It's like a mountain fed pond.
Yeah.
But I looked out there as far as, I could see out in that water, underwater, and it's just like there's something in here. You know what I mean? Like it's like
still so fucking weird, man.
There is something in here.
It's so
Oh, there he is. Man of the hour.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Man of the second half hour.
Man of the second half, dude. Coming to bring it home.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Zach.
Fucking Tom Selleck.
That's what they say. That's like a thing people say, I think.
We're talking about how scary underwater and space is right now.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull this picture back up real quick for Zach to see it.
Underwater, super scary.
Yeah.
Space, super scary, but not as scary, surprisingly.
I was just showing the chat this photo. Zach, I gotta try to pull it up for you.
Yeah, stop. We're talking about scariness. Stop. Don't do that. No.
Well, here's the thing with space.
I'm going right now.
No, listen, space is not as scary to
me
just because I don't think I'll ever be there. So.
Well, I was hanging out with Brandon last night, and he was telling me that he has this recurring dream about his mom.
You were hanging out with Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
He was telling me, shut up, let me talk. He was telling me that he has this recurring dream about his mom asking him to go on a space cruise. And he's like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know?
Yeah, he's like hesitating a little bit.
And then sometimes he goes and sometimes he doesn't, and it's like,
See, I don't.
Fucking space tourism.
Zach, check that picture I just put in the Discord chat. I already showed it to the
to the
show
as
though.
Much because I really like space books.
Yeah, but like you think you do, but you don't, you know?
That's the newest photo of Mars from the Curiosity rover.
See, that looks awesome.
We were talking about how it just looks like the Gobi Desert or something, man.
Looks sick.
It's wild, dude. It's wild. Blows my mind.
I have an extreme
I would have anxiety living on a space colony or something because of the terraforming and like.
Oh, I definitely would. There definitely always be that sense of uncertainty. Like it's like you're fucking underwater all the time. Like
we're not accustomed yet to fully trust machinery like that.
Right.
Like you got to put your full trust in machinery.
No, dude, I'd go full Primlock, dude. I'd just regress back to my caveman days, dude.
Bag of oxygen with you. Yeah. Take it with you at all times.
I'd just go out and find fucking Matt Damon, dude.
Yeah, just keep the oxygen bag filled up, and you're just keeping it in your pocket just in case.
Right.
Know? Yeah.
Like I've always been like, even since I was a kid, like obsessed with space and all that. But honestly, after watching Interstellar, is when like I kind of got like that almost like I kind of almost faded away from like following NASA too much and stuff like that.
You're like, oh, maybe not.
And like just any space stuff in general, not just NASA stuff.
Did you see Gravity?
But then I watched Interstellar. That was the Sandra Bullock one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It was scary.
That was when it was like super quiet because it was all supposed to be in the vacuum, so it was super quiet or something.
They had a lot of effect where like you go from one scenario to another and it like
loud.
Yeah, wasn't it just like a prequel to Bird Box? Like
yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the birds.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? I would keep one of those like 7-foot volcano bags full of oxygen.
Just a huge
carry
rip.
that around.
Just pure oxygen in a volcano. Hell yeah, dude.
Or you just keep like vape in there.
What if we just put water in the volcano and we just vape water?
Yeah, you just keep a huge rip of some fucking danky in there, dude.
Yeah,
if you're going out, you just get that last rip.
Yeah. If you're gonna die, like I'm gonna die high.
But yeah, watching Interstellar, like kind of, it really like brought back my obsession with like following space stuff and all that. Like it was like the way that the timeline moved on with, you know, where they started talking about like relativity and timelines and stuff like that. I was like, oh, someone finally fucking did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
even close that black hole.
Brandon said he realized he had an anxiety problem and was just kind of over the idea of going to space.
Yeah.
It's like getting on a plane sometimes.
I despise planes.
Like
every time they take off, I'm like,
you know that you're
takeoff. Yeah, takeoff is always the worst part.
You know,
it like goes up and it just drops and then keeps going.
For me, you just know that you're stuck, and that's an issue, dude. Like you can't just get off the plane.
You know what it is? It's a control thing. You're completely out of control at that point.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except for me, I always look at the exits. I'd be looking at people like, okay, they could be a problem. I could use them as
run faster than this fat guy.
No, but you'd be looking at people and be like, okay, like you hear those crazy things where people survive big falls. Fall on a dude. Just grab a dude and be like, let's go.
Like fucking air surfing on like a fat dude.
Just spider monkey on his back and just ride him all the way down, dude.
I'd be air surfing on him, dude. Like some fucking Point Break shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. You stand on his back.
That'd be a good scene. That'd be a good scene in a goofy action movie where you're like, everybody's like freaking out and panicking, and the hole like rips out of the plane and stuff, and then all of a sudden somebody's like, everybody was surfing, and they're like on this fat dude. Like
it's just David Spade air surfing on Chris Farley's back.
Yeah. And Chris Farley's wearing like a really small jacket for some reason.
We're like,
just like He's just like
wheeling through the air, and he's like, I'm just a fat guy in a little coat.
We're like 3 years away from getting a fully digitally edited Chris Farley in a David Spade movie, I think.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be
Chris Farley
great,
just
man.
starts making cameos. Samsung's moving to Texas. Well, they're not moving to Texas, but they're gonna open a $17 billion chip making factory in Texas.
Oh wow! Really? Production?
That's big.
They're already there.
That is big.
Samsung Austin Semiconductor. What is this?
In Taylor, Texas, they're gonna open they chose that location for their $17 billion chip making factory.
27 migrants drowned trying to go from France to UK by boat.
Damn.
They already have a big thing in Austin, apparently.
I was looking like, dude, Austin's gonna be the new hub of the United States. Like, it's starting to be like, it's like becoming the comedy hub.
Yeah, Texas is gonna. The new Silicon Valley is gonna end up in Texas.
It already kind of is.
Yeah.
I was like looking through the news the other day to try to get, because we only want to do one show a week now, so I wanted to like actually have some shit to talk about instead of just like winging it all the time. And there was just so much cool news the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, this is a lot of cool news."
Like everything's happening.
Dodge set a death date for the Challenger, Charger, and the Hellcat. 2024.
Really?
They want to make room for their new E-muscle line.
I believe it.
They're gonna make electronic muscle cars.
Yeah, they've been talking about
the new
that
Mustang is already electric.
I mean, the freaking
Yeah, the new Mustang is electric and an SUV.
It's not a Mustang.
GM just I guess GM just backed a startup with a bunch of cash, like a cash influx, for an electric boat company. An electric boat startup.
I'm surprised that's not huge already, actually. I didn't think about that.
I watched a couple kids make like a solar powered riverboat. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Well, they have electric trolling motors like for a while. For a long time.
Ooh, BattleNet is partially down and Blizzard says it's a DDoS attack.
Yeah, that happens all the fucking time. People DDoS Blizzard constantly, dude. Even when they liked Blizzard, they were DDoSing Blizzard constantly. They gotta figure that shit out. Blizzard, dude, Activision's on the ropes right now. This news came out about Bobby Kotick knowing about like all these allegations and not doing anything about it, because at first he was just feigning ignorance. He's like, I'm at the top. I could have never known. Now it's like an Activision issue, not just a Blizzard issue.
Even Nintendo commented on it.
Yeah.
They commented on it in it. Well, they didn't comment on it, but they had some internal emails where they were talking about it, and basically, like, this is. Well, yeah, and then they asked for comment, and they're like, everything that was said in the emails is just our stance, basically.
Okay, so they weren't like, oh, these people were acting on their own accord. They were like, no, we stand behind the people that said this shit.
Yeah, it was the CEO that was saying it, so they can't really like
they had
back off that.
But Blizzard's like, from a business standpoint, even without like, yes, the allegations and all those controversies are contributing to it, but they're just not doing well. Like, there's a mass exodus from WoW to fucking Final Fantasy because of the big streamers and shit. 2042 and Halo Infinite are smashing Vanguard right now. Like,
Vanguard, I feel like I haven't seen anything about its release. I've seen a lot about 2042.
Sucks. Well, 2042 is like the highest played Steam game right now, and
the most complained about.
Remember Overwatch 2, Brandon says?
Overwatch 2 was a big fucking fiasco. I feel like this all started with Diablo.
Also, the new COD has had the worst launch since 2008. You're talking about Vanguard, Gosan?
I think it's because they didn't give us Diablo 4 when they should have. It's the phones thing. We should just ask them if they have phones. No, they should have done it better, faster.
They're putting so much into Diablo Immortal, and that's not even out.
Vanguard sold less than the first Modern Warfare. That doesn't surprise me at all. It's a terrible game.
They were just known publicly. Obviously, they weren't because all this shit was happening the whole time. But they were just known publicly as like the good guy company, who made games for gamers, like by gamers. And they took on like an almost Chinese gaming model, and they started to gravitate towards that internally. And then once all of that went public, people were like, "What the fuck?"
How much does Tencent own of them?
Not a controlling stake.
Okay. I was just curious.
They have a little bit.
5% of Activision Blizzard. That's a huge percentage.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like not in like the 30s to 50s. You know?
Oh, they used to own almost 16%.
Yeah. Yeah. Company profits.
Well, Tencent is like a cold calculating company. They might even get out of their 5% here soon.
Or double down. Or in this case, 20 times down.
And just buy it?
Yeah.
I don't think Tencent would. They might.
Sure they would. If it's profitable.
I think they have a controlling stake in Riot, don't they?
Yep. They are Riot basically now.
Yeah, they have majority stake in Riot, 40% in Epic.
You know what's crazy? I found out semi-recently that gaming consoles were banned in China for like a long time.
Oh, what's up, Meta?
Yeah, Meta, we blew up and now we don't even know who you are anymore.
Yeah, who the fuck?
First time chatter.
First time chatter.
First time chatter, Meta for Soundwave says, "Whoa, y'all popping off now. What the fuck you think this is, bro?" But yeah, with the mass WoW exodus, Path of Exile smashing fucking Diablo 3 in every way.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow, yeah, they actually own Riot completely.
That's what I thought.
That was a good deal for the people that started Riot.
So they bought it. They bought 93% for $400 million. And then 4 years later, they scooped up the remaining 7% for an undisclosed amount.
Yeah, but the thing about Riot is, the thing about Activision Blizzard is, it feels like I don't have a business mind, I'm just a gamer. But it feels like Activision Blizzard's got nowhere to go but down.
Right.
It says, "I'm literally your stepdad, and I'll see you tomorrow at dinner. When I say I'm bringing the stuff, and I'll let your imagination run wild."
$400 million super cheap for a company like Riot. I mean, League of Legends.
Oh yeah, they got a fucking deal on that, dude. They got a deal.
Like now that Arcane is out and shit, somebody's kicking themselves in the ass that they sold for that.
So
it would have never come out without them.
So they paid for 93%. They paid $400 million. They paid Epic $330 million for 40%.
And Epic, dude, but huge. Epic, like, I think Epic owns Unreal Engine.
They do.
So people don't realize that they think Epic, they think like Fortnite.
No.
But they're getting residuals from like almost every fucking
every single game. That's why I laugh really hard at all the like super like cult following Apple fucking chads, dude. Because Samsung makes the screen.
Yeah.
So like Samsung gets a residual of every iPhone sold. It's fucking funny, dude. They own 11% of Bluehole.
Everybody acts like these companies are in hard competition,
but for everything Apple does crappy, they are now, they took away Intel. They went to Intel for chips for a while. Then they said, "Nah, never mind, we can make them better." They did. And now they're going to be making GPUs now too, I think. So they don't have to go.
For certain things, like iMacs are still like the premier, I feel like. Like my buddy, this kid I know is a cybersecurity analyst out in California, and there's no way he's gonna like use a PC.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the basis of Mac is more appealing to some.
He runs a virtual machine on it to scrub for like PC shit, but he uses an iMac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people at work all the time, like, if you are in like an enterprise setting or serious content creation, whether it be music production, video production, photo editing, anything like that.
Well, Apple's had that unlocked for a long time.
Exactly. You're not gonna beat it. You are not ever going to find a better tablet than the iPad. In any generation, you will not find a better tablet on the market than an iPad Pro. It will not happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, PC still has its place. If you want to tinker and you want to, do shit like that, it's, it's freedom, But if you're in that ecosystem, like I tell people all the time too, like if they're coming in looking for a laptop, I'll ask them, like, do you have an iPhone? Do you have an Apple Watch? Like, do you use all that stuff already? Because if you do, just go all in. Because then everything can talk to itself.
Yeah, but those prices, man.
Yeah, the prices are insane.
You pay a premium. You do pay premium.
They're crazy.
And then also with their new processing unit, their in-house chip, that thing M1. Is awesome. That thing is fucking awesome, especially for laptops.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They said to Intel basically, like, never mind. Like, they went to Intel. Remember, they switched to Intel for a while, and they're like,
they're
never
still
mind.
Using Intel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can still buy them as an Intel option.
Right.
Yeah, they do. A chatter Ghost Hand said that they lack actual gaming, and they do, but at the moment they're not worried about that market because their like professional market is so big that it's fine
exactly.
Well, the thing is,
but I mean,
it's the
and the same thing goes. The same thing goes for a lot of things, dude. Like somebody that just really enjoys filming video and videography and stuff. Even if they enjoy a fuck ton of it, they're not gonna go out and buy a fucking red camera. Right. Not every one of them is gonna do it, but like if you want the best of the best, like that you're gonna go and buy it. You know what I mean? Or even on like a smaller scale. Even on a smaller scale, like let's talk about like streamers. Like me and Tim have had this conversation about microphones probably the past like month and a half now.
Yeah.
With like the whole, everybody and their mother uses a Shure SM7B or an RE20.
Right.
There's other microphones out there at a quarter of the price, but like if you got it like that and that's what you're going for, you're gonna get something signature out of it. The
SM7B
they've got
a signature. Is just such a familiar sound. I mean, they market it.
Hashtag ad.
They market it perfectly as the microphone that you've heard before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a saying. Yeah. There's a saying about that that voice inside your head.
It's an SM7B.
It was recorded on an SM7B. It's just such a popular, and it's been around so long.
Yeah.
The SM7 has been around forever.
But like the Rode Pod mic is a really nice $100 mic. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to get into a hashtag ad right now? We can break down this right now. I'll do an ad read for Rode all day long, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, we're trying to get that Rode sponsorship, bro.
Look at this, dude. I'm ready, dude. I got this fucking. I'm just getting a workout while I wait for this fucking mic, dude.
Arm, dude.
Look at that arm.
The problem is this arm might be too strong. I don't know how heavy this microphone is gonna be. This thing, it takes a little bit of fucking muscles, bro. It's not like a.
You can adjust that though. I think
I have it as loose as you can.
Really?
I literally have it set
I got like a
with the least amount of tension.
Amazon mic arm, dude.
Yeah,
I should have just went full shill and ordered the Rode arm too, but in due time.
What's the arm that everybody loves? There's a company that everybody loves.
Well,
Gorilla or something?
Gatorworks or Gator Frameworks.
Yeah, that's it. Gators.
Yeah, the two big high-end ones are Gator Frameworks and Ultima. Those are the two big ones.
True.
That you see on like fucking Rogan and like every other big, big budget podcast. But I've looked at those Ultima Arms and they're literally $320. No thanks.
Oh, they're not cheap, dude. I saw one for like $500. One of the Gator ones, I think.
Yeah, the Gator ones you can get a little bit cheaper. The problem with those ones is the cord is integrated into the arm, so if the cable fries out or something,
that's rough.
You have to like either take the whole thing apart, which wasn't intended to be done, so it's kind of a pain to do. Or you need to figure out another way to fish it out and fish a new one in there.
So I saw this other thing that was cool. It was NASA and startups are going pretty hard on supersonic fucking commercial travel.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, we had that, Remember the Concorde? That probably was phased out at some point when you were young,
Concorde, dude.
Is that what it was called, right? The Concorde? What's it called?
For what?
Yeah, the Concorde. It was the supersonic airliner. Could make like you could make like LA to London in like some ridiculous time or something.
Yeah. I say we just bring back the Hindenburg, dude.
You think we have?
That's what I think.
I've heard people talk about this before, and the problem with Zeppelins obviously is like travel time sucks, but
terrible. I mean, we're the three of us are pretty close to the racetrack, or I used to be anyway. We've seen how slow that fucking Goodyear blimp is, dude.
Another thing was we had control of most of the helium back then.
Yeah.
That's why they had to use hydrogen as a fucking lifting gas.
Right.
And hydrogen is not, extremely fucking volatile.
It still blows my mind. Like, was science just not there yet, or like were they totally aware of how volatile this was as a fuel?
Yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, look at everything as a fuel. Fuel needs to be volatile, right? But
but as a lifting gas,
build that thing up with it is the problem, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did they put that into context at all, or was the science not there for them to really like think about like, hey, we're gonna fucking fill this bomb and then like,
it's like filling a water balloon with like gas,
put an engine on it.
It's like filling a water balloon with gasoline and just throwing it at a fire, like a campfire.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen?
I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do?
So it's just like, I don't know if it was like a thing where they were like, yeah, see, we know, and we're going to try to take the precautions that we can with the science that we do have, or was it just like, damn, this makes shit float. and they just sent it, dude.
Eventually it's going to be like poor person travel is going to be super fast, but rich person travel is going to be like Zeppelins again.
Luxurious, yeah.
You're gonna be like, I don't really need to get there that quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, think about like Westworld, bro.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same concept in a way.
Westworld is fucking cool, man.
Wild. I only watched a few episodes, but insane stuff.
I'm just talking about like the concept of it.
Yeah. Yeah. The couple of episodes I watched were, not.
Yeah.
Not like,
the first season
gripping.
I thought was really good.
It was good. It was
definitely
good.
It lost me before the end of the first season, to be honest. It wasn't not good, but it was just like, okay. Like,
yeah. Like,
and not that I wasn't
well,
interested even. It was just like, I could have done
but yeah,
better things with my life.
The concept of it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
There's
No,
just
any
so
of
many
those
more
like
applied. There would be. There's such. It's such a scary idea that they could make, like,
yeah.
androids that realistic that.
Well, that's why, dude. That's why Altered Carbon is my shit, dude.
That's such
Like,
a good show. I haven't seen
any
past
of those
the first season though.
Yeah, any of those shows or movies where it's like a near, semi near distant future where like it's not too far away, but it's like dystopian and like the rich people can do something super crazy fucked up, like, or like In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
That
Or
was
like
nutty.
what is Elysium? Is that what that one was called? With they had like the people went
That
up
was the
to
one with
the
Matt Damon in
sky.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't see
They
that
got
one,
like
but I
super
heard about it.
awesome medical care, like up in this thing above the earth, like in this rich people land that they lived in up there. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great by any means, but it's definitely of that like soft sci-fi where
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not soft, but it's
almost
like
almost none of those
believable.
movies are like good.
Great. Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
But the
It's the
concepts of
it's
them
the
are
concept of them. Like, what's that? It's
Like,
a newer
In
one. I don't even
Time-
know if it's out yet. But
Like
there's
In
like
Time
a
and like Looper fucking sucked ass, but the concept was really cool.
yeah,
Shut your
Looper was
mouth.
good. Yeah, what was it? I think it's new, but it's basically a thing where like, a bunch of rich people can go out. Like super rich people, they can go on like those crazy like hunting trips, like those trophy hunting trips.
Yeah.
Where like you're just on like a wildlife preserve and they just drop a lion in there and you're just rich so you can go and shoot it. It's like that but with people.
Oh, I saw that.
Like,
That's
mean,
the
there's a
most
lot.
dangerous game.
No,
yeah, there's
no.
there's a couple movies like that. There's a new one coming out though.
I saw, yeah. I think isn't
Um,
it a show or is it a
There's-
movie?
There's only
Maybe
one
it
that
is a
matters.
show, I don't know.
Let's be honest.
What's that?
What?
The only one with that concept that matters is The Pest.
Oh yeah, of course.
The Pest.
Yeah, the most dangerous game is a show started in 2020. It's got Liam Hemsworth, Sarah Gadon, and Christopher Waltz, which Christopher Waltz is really
Christopher
good.
Waltz is definitely one of my favorite actors.
Yeah,
Liam
he's
Hemsworth.
good.
That's the dude that everybody likes from Sons of Anarchy, isn't it?
That is the guy that plays in Hunger Games.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's the dude man from Hunger Games.
Was he a younger
Dude.
Hemsworth brother?
I don't know.
Unpopular opinion, but probably one of my, if not
he's
my
younger,
favorite, one of those style movies where it's like distant dystopian future that's like semi-realistic. District 9, dude.
That's the same guy who did Elysium, did District 9.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
definitely gotta
That's
watch
the only
it
reason
then.
I watched it.
Now, I never saw District 9, but I've heard people talk about it.
Oh, really, dude?
Wasn't
We're
somebody,
gonna have
like-
to watch it in the Discord or something, man.
Wasn't somebody like having
So-
sex with an alien or something in it?
No,
Sure,
so
of
basically
course.
the loose premise without spoiling it, because now you got to watch it because it's good. So it's filmed kind of like a faux documentary style, like
That's
found
so
footage
fucking-
kind of situation.
What was that one with the big alien
Cloverfield?
monster?
Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that film style, but aliens have come down. Splice is the one with the little worms. That one was like a comedy. District 9 was about these aliens and their ship stops right over Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa, baby.
And they basically they end up coming down out of the ship because they have nowhere else to go. The ship like doesn't move. I don't want to spoil too much, but it doesn't move.
Wasn't it like an allegory for racism or something?
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, so they come down to Johannesburg and the aliens pretty much get treated as like
the
second class citizens. Yeah, there's like segregation and stuff. There's like no alien zones. And then you've got like
Somebody beating the heck out of a ramen pack right now.
What?
Oh wait, I'm watching. I'm watching a YouTube video in the background.
Dude,
Never mind.
Speaking of
Someone beating a ramen packet.
Brandon gave me this.
I know. I saw that picture.
Yang
I've had
2X
those.
Spicy.
Yeah, the Korean fire noodles, dude. Those are fucking fire, bro.
The black bag is hot.
This one was hot as fuck, dude.
You got to get the black pack. You can get it at the Korean market right next to
No way.
Miles'
If it's hotter
store.
than this one, it's not. It's not enjoyable to eat. Like
no, there's a challenge. You know, with those, you take 10 of the packs on one pack of noodles and try to eat it.
Fuck that. This shit was like. It wasn't like I didn't feel like I was gonna die, but it was like
it's hot, dude.
It was hot to the point that it wasn't really enjoyable.
No, it gets
the flavor of the noodles were very good.
You get that tingle right away when you start eating it. The tingle on the top of your head.
Yeah, it was the 2X, but there's a black one that's not as hot, and then there's the 2X, but then there's a black one that's hotter than the 2X.
It was hot.
I'm pretty sure it comes with like another packet. Like it comes with an extra packet that's basically just like concentrate, like extract, I'm pretty sure.
Shit and it didn't smell like anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I started
those
eating
things,
it and
they'll light you up, dude.
Good.
Yeah, the 2X has the pack of like fucking dried, shaved, like some kind of really hot chilies or something.
Right.
But do you have is there like a liquid pack in it too, or is it just the dry
there's
pack?
a liquid pack too.
Oh, okay, so maybe they just changed the packaging then, Zach.
Oh, really?
Well, there was 2 black ones at one point because I'd go and grab them at the Korean market on ISB all the time when I was at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're hot, man.
It was hot.
And also, like today, that shit lit my butthole the fuck up.
It is, Brandon. It is super good. Go to the I don't know if that's where you got it, but stop if they're still open. Stop at that Korean market right on ISB.
Yeah, they're still open.
And he's got a handful of different flavors of them, and they're fucking awesome.
I mean, I was sitting there like for like 20 minutes afterwards, like this isn't even fun.
Yeah.
Oh, the black. It looks like the. Yeah. So it looks like the red.
I think they just changed the packaging.
Yeah. I thought the black.
They might have like gotten rid of one and just made the red one the hottest one or something. You know what I tried the other day? I was going grocery shopping and I was going to buy some, like the big 20 or 30 pack of the regular Marchand ramen.
Yeah.
And they've got these new things called Marchand Gold. It's like supposed to be like a premium version. These things are they're like $2.50 a pack. They're way more expensive. They're way more expensive, but they're good, dude. They're really good. Yeah, they had there was like a spicy miso one. Slamming.
It's super, super cheap to make ramen at home, man. Like you can make a lot of it and then just cook the noodles. It's super cheap. I always wondered how they were so cheap, those packs, but I realized that like making the actual stuff is
They said I wasn't prepared for demon food and I couldn't finish it.
So I was
that
ready.
Stuff will light you up, man.
I was ready and I was eating it. And then I remembered him saying, like it popped into my head like a fucking thought bubble. I remember him saying he didn't finish it, and I was like
a thought bubble or a thought bubble?
A little bit of both.
Oh,
that thought
spicy.
Over there.
That was a whole different kind of spicy.
So I was like, he didn't finish it. Well, then I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
And so I did.
Yeah.
Pay the price.
You
like,
fucking asshole.
He didn't finish it, so that means I gotta finish it.
I have to just so I can be like, yo, Brandon, I finished it. Did you? No.
Yeah, but I also immediately messaged him. It was like fucking 4 a.m. I was like, this shit hot.
Dude, it's hot, dude. That shit'll light you up. But yeah, the guy on ISB's got like the regular flavors, and they're really good.
Yeah.
It was good though, dude. It was so good.
No,
that's like the that's like the one chip challenge, dude. I heard that chip tastes like ass, bro.
It doesn't.
Didn't LPK do it, Zach?
Yeah,
I was gonna say I watched the video.
Freaking out.
Yeah, the video was great, dude.
He said, "Take me to the hospital."
He said the video was good. The part where he's just like shaking and he's just like,
yeah, he was having a rough time,
dude. I feel that.
He's having a rough time, but yeah, everybody that I've heard that's eaten it says it does not taste good.
Yeah, it tastes like dirt, like what I would imagine old, like ancient pottery in dust form tastes like.
Like you're just eating hot ass terracotta. Like
it does. It's like it's the same like dirty color.
Zach said after that video was a fucking nightmare. The kid was just like losing his mind, dude.
Yeah,
in the middle of it.
That's funny, dude.
And then Zach ate one, and he was like, "Man, that's fucking hot." And then Amber just ate the rest of it, and she's like, "That's good."
No reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, I was like, "Man, that's good."
That's funny.
Because they eat like Thai and Indian and shit all the time. Like they eat hot shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that thing isn't made to just be like, "Ooh, that's spicy and it tastes good."
Made to
like,
fuck you up.
Yeah, I did try. You know what I did try though is those death nuts. It is, yeah. It's covered in extract. It's covered in like liquid extract, and then they put like powdered, like Reaper Ghost on there too. But yeah,
These death nuts.
the death nuts are just like they're like peanuts covered in the same shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carolina
Those
Reaper.
things, dude. Those things. Holy hell, dude. Those things lit me up.
I had some Reapers. I fucking lost them. I don't know what I did with them. I had like a bag with Reapers in it.
Reapers?
Yeah, Carolina Reapers.
Did you get them from Glenn or something?
Were they dried?
No.
Oh, they're nasty by now if you lost them.
Well, yeah, I don't know where they are, dude.
They don't last too long. I have a bunch of hot peppers from the backyard.
I was gonna chop up some pieces and like put it in some chili.
That's money,
dude. We have a
put that
pepper
on
in the
cracker,
backyard
bro.
now. We've been growing hot peppers for a while, and we have one that sprung up like in the compost bin, and we just transferred it to a pot.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. It's this little round, like red. It's like kind of pointy at the end, but it's round. It looks deformed, and it is hotter than anything else out there. It like
because it was growing in the compost. It's been growing in the compost, getting fucking abused, man. It's had to fight to survive, dude. So that thing is fucking angry, bro.
Literally, and I think it's
literally how they make peppers hotter.
Oh, I know. If you stress them out, for sure. But I think it's a cross between the jalapenos and the habaneros or something. I have no idea.
Every day you just go out there and just fucking yell at them and tell them they'll never amount to anything.
Yeah, no, I just don't water them enough. I like flick them sometimes. Hang out there and
just flick them. You fucking spit on them, kick the pot over, dude. Like you just straight up, you just straight up pull the fucking thing out of the dirt. You just pull it out of the fucking dirt once a week.
You pull out your dick, you're like, there's nothing you could do about this.
Yeah. You just stand there and look at it like, what the fuck are you going to do?
No, I really did. I had like a go at them where I was like really good on keeping up with watering and feeding them and stuff. And then I had like the second round where I just neglected them.
Yeah, and then he fucking turned into a bell pepper, didn't he? Fucking
they were like, boom.
Fucking pussy, dude.
No, the first ones weren't that hot, but the second ones were like,
dude,
they were hot, man.
Have you ever caught a fresh jalapeno that was like, it hit like a dry season or something? Dude, I've actually had some sweet peppers. Like, you get the little bags of the tricolor sweet peppers.
Yeah.
To snack on. I've actually had some of those that like, I was like, whoa, that had like a little something in it.
No, the jalapenos that I grow are like 10 times hotter than the store-bought ones, I think.
Yeah, you can get some jalapenos that'll light you up. It happened to me a couple of times at T-Flats, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'd always get an extra, and I'd always get like a little cup on the side because I just like eating them.
Yeah.
Like the crunchiness of a jalapeno pepper, I love it. But there's been a couple times where I got that little cup of them from T-Flats, dude, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It caught me off guard.
Sometimes, for sure.
And that's the thing too, is I think the ones that are extra spicy they catch you off guard even more. So they're not as spicy as you think too.
Yeah.
Like they're spicier than a normal jalapeno, but it's just like you don't expect it. So it's like, holy shit. Yeah,
it's
I'll
like,
fuck you up good.
It's kind of like, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say it's kind of like taking a trans girl home from the bar, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just
surprise.
And you're like, if you expected it, it'd be all right, you know, but you're just kind of taken aback for a second there.
Yeah, and you
Taking
just
them
gotta
back.
like,
You're taking something on the back.
how do we
I mean, you still go through with it, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
of course.
You're already home.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Go back out? Come on.
Yeah,
you already got him home.
Fuck all that, dude. Yeah, keyword. Him.
Nah. All right. Jesus.
GTA meme, here we go again.
We're fucking going there, boys. That was a call-in from my Uncle Pat, actually.
I'm just trying to get on live stream fails, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to get plastered on LSF, dude. Yeah. I might have to call my cousin Pat.
Getting canceled is really good, like, for your image. So
kind of is, dude. The come up afterwards is tight.
So I'm trying to make some enemies, bro. I was trying to call out Ethan Klein. He never got back to me, you know.
I'm trying to, dude. I think the problem was
like an ant to him.
Yeah. I think the problem is we didn't get any talk back is because, well, he works with Hassan now, and Thomas hates Turks.
Oh yeah,
that might have been the problem.
Yeah. Hassan has gone on record saying that he's terrified of Thomas. So
yeah, he's said it a couple times actually.
Yeah,
I think I saw him tweet it.
It's like this Chopper Roach guy. I don't know. This guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. That's what he said.
Yeah. But
Thomas
grind
has gone
don't
on record.
Stop.
Thomas has gone on record saying that he hates black people, he hates gay people, he hates trans people.
Thomas.
He's a Zionist, but somehow he still hates Jews.
My, how the mighty have fallen. That's what they say about Thomas.
I brought him on for a woke perspective, and he ended up being the guy that's going to get us in trouble.
The guy who's sleeping the hardest.
The guy's sleeping the hardest.
He said that he
I saw your message in the group chat. He's just like, I seen him. He's real drunk.
Did you really see him?
I saw him. He wasn't drunk yet.
He said he was trying to rape Drake at one point, I think.
Mm-hmm. He did say that.
He's still working on that, I think.
Yeah. He only got as far as Marvin's room.
Talk about hitting a devious lick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Straight from the six.
Yeah.
Where at?
We had Greektown Taverna.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys don't invite me to shit, bro.
It was way too. There was no way you were awake. I was about to message you, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way. It'll be seen in 5 hours."
I also can't afford it.
Yeah. No, this place, it's way above your pay grade.
Yeah.
You brought that place though, right? Good.
You see that picture of me that I posted in the group chat from when I lost that bet when I was working at the kiosk and I had to shave my head bald?
Wait, what?
The kiosk, dude.
I shaved my head bald. I bicked it.
When?
Like when I was working at the mall. I was going through my Facebook last night, like all the way back.
I don't even remember that.
And I realized I was in such a dark spot that I used to be one of those fuck this, fuck everything posters. Which is so fucking lame, dude.
You were a cringe lord, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in the group chat, I'm fucking shaved bald, bro.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I don't remember that though.
I'm bicked up.
That's a way better look for you, actually. You should probably just go for that.
Yeah, maybe. I realized that over the past few years, like I was looking at my old pictures and I was like, damn, I used to be kind of hot.
You're like, dang. I
Over the
never
past few years,
capitalized
I'm
on
like,
that.
dude, I look like shit. Holy fuck, dude, I look so fucking bad.
Yeah, that's it's called 30s, actually. Welcome.
Yeah.
That's what
You look
we
better now than you did back then, honestly.
that's what we do around here. I look like mostly the same. That's the thing about me. I'm a vampire.
It's because back in the day, Zach was an island boy.
Yeah, he's an island boy.
You ever seen
With his
somebody
fucking
like a couple
4XL
years,
white tees, dude.
right? You ever seen somebody like a couple years later and they look completely different? It's weird.
Yeah, myself, I look like hell.
Nah, but you look the same. Like somebody would recognize you. You ever seen somebody you can barely recognize? It's weird.
Yeah, I don't recognize anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Recognize people.
When people used to know who I was, I would see people in like the grocery store and they'd be like, Tim, what's up? And I'd be like, hey.
No, but that's just yeah, I get that. But I'm saying like people that you knew that you would normally recognize have become unrecognizable because
Yeah.
they've changed. It's super weird.
Because they wear a fucking mask.
That's right.
Yeah. Can't even recognize you with that mask on.
Fucking mask. Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus fuck.
All
man.
right, what time is it? Oh my god, we're way timing it.
Yeah, we're timing over a little bit. You know, we're doing one now, so we're playing fast and loose with the time.
Fast and loose, dude. Fast and loose. 2 short to 1 short, baby.
The way Thomas plays fast and loose with, you know, contracting
Life.
HIV. Every time Thomas isn't on the show now, I'm just gonna say that he said a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
hilarious.
when he comes back, people are upset with him.
Yeah.
It
Our
might
3
work.
fans. The 3 fans are like, I don't know about that.
So Thomas said he was gonna rape Drake. Thomas said that he hates black people, and that he's a Zionist, and all kinds of other shit like that, too. He said a lot of stuff.
And it's true.
I'm going to the old stand-up show tonight.
I forgot it's Wednesday.
I don't know if it's like an open mic or what. It's somebody's like going away party, so I don't know if it's an open mic or if it's not.
Dude, are they doing more fucking tabs?
I don't know. That shit was awesome though.
It shit sounded awesome, dude.
half the people there tripping. It was so fucking funny, dude. It was such a good time.
It sounded like a wild night, dude. It sounded like a scene out of the fucking Hangover, dude.
It was funny, dude. It was good. Fuck, man. What else I got on this list here? We got to go out on something good. Beto O'Rourke doesn't invite Biden to campaign with him in Texas. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Good move though.
Who did what now? Biden said
Beto O'Rourke, the guy that's trying to be Democratic governor of Texas.
Yeah.
Didn't invite Biden to campaign with him.
Oh, I got you.
Good move. He's got to be like, look, I'm a Democrat, but like I'm not that kind of Democrat, you know?
Right, yeah.
You
Hell
gotta
yeah, dude.
trick the Texans.
Yeah,
Malcolm
because
X's daughter was found dead. No foul play, so it didn't become a story. But
what?
Yeah.
What happened? She was old?
No, they said they don't know really exactly what happened. She was only in like her 50s or something.
Yeah, I was about to say she couldn't be that old, right?
Families of the Parkland shooting are getting $130 million settlement from the federal government. They sued them or whatever because the FBI didn't investigate. And then that shit happened. So that's good. I mean, $130 million isn't going to bring your fucking kids back, but, you know. TikTok's available on like smart TVs now, so parents are going to be like watching their kids' TikToks. That's pretty fucking funny.
That is hilarious. That's
Kojima's
actually
doing something that they should have done a
hilarious.
long time ago, and they're opening a TV and film division.
Who is?
Kojima. They made Death Stranding and shit.
Oh.
Death Stranding should have just been a fucking movie anyway. So
Isn't that like basically a movie?
yeah.
From what I've seen.
It's like a movie and walking simulator.
Yeah, I saw a lot of gameplay of that when it was coming out, and I still don't have any idea what anything is going on.
Oh, a man
Watch
in
people
India.
start getting into a bunch of the modding scene of it, and it got pretty crazy.
This is funny, dude. A man in India is charged with using a snake as a murder weapon to murder his wife.
Fuck yes, dude.
in India or Indiana?
India.
Oh yeah, that probably happens all the time.
Yeah, I know, but it's
You
cool.
think he like fucking? You think he like fucking? Yeah.
He's
You
like,
think he charmed it out of a basket and then it just fucking smoked her, dude?
he's like, here, Punja, come try it. And then she like plays the wrong song, and the fucking and the snake just fucking gets her ass, dude.
No,
Just
he
fucking
put the
get
thing out of tune before he handed it.
Yeah,
to
he
her.
like whittled out one of the holes. And
No,
the
but I
snake
think that's
didn't like it.
that's like kind of, didn't Cleopatra like commit suicide with an ass, right?
With an ass?
with an
Ass.
ass.
She committed
I
suicide
heard
with
she
an
was
ass?
pretty thick, dude.
I heard she
Yeah.
was thick, yeah.
She
Man,
probably
she lived with
was,
an ass. She lived with an ass and she died with an ass.
I'm sure she was deformed. She was during the time when they just married sisters to brothers a bunch.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
as
West
Thomas would
Virginian,
say,
baby.
well, Thomas is all about the pure bloodlines, as he said
I'm
before.
sure
you
it
know,
was one of
so-
those downy badonkadonks
If
probably.
anybody's in like the Central Florida area, Thomas is trying to start a new chapter of the clan. So
Thomas
if anybody's
he's
interested
got
in that,
he's got a standing invitation for any downy badonkadonks to come back it up.
he's also quitting
Thomas
his
actually
job.
told me.
He's quitting his job as a
Actually-
machinist, and he's joining the police academy as well.
Yeah, he told me this story one time where he had to wear a red robe at one point, and then he graduated past the red robe to a white robe. But he actually thought the red robe was cooler, so he just keeps the red robe.
Kept the red robe. People know him when they come out to the rallies and they see him, and
Yeah,
you know.
You
he
see
kind
the
of like
red
stands
robe?
out. Yeah, they see the red robe and they're like, "Oh fuck."
How frowned upon would it be if I just got one of those, just to wear as like pajamas around the house? You know,
It's like one of those giant fucking like blanket hoodies, dude. It's a snuggie.
just to wear around the house, you know, because that red silk looks nice. It's nice and soft, you know. I wouldn't wear it
It's like
out.
dude, it's like a fucking kimono, dog.
Yeah.
You just
How frowned upon would that be? You know, if I'll take the
Yeah, it's
patches
just-
off of it and shit. You know.
That's just an American kimono, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It can't be worse than like wearing a karate gi in public. You know.
What if you cut a couple like just like two holes like where the eyes go and you just go like, ooh. You know, like-
I think that's allowed. That's actually the loophole.
but then is that like cultural appropriation of Friendly Ghost though?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Tough. It's fucking hard out here, dude.
Yeah, I was
It's
watching.
fucking hard out here, man.
I was watching this clip from Dracula, the Francis Ford Coppola one.
Mm.
Yeah, Winona Ryder was looking right.
Yep.
That shit, bro.
She was looking
Mhm.
great all up
She's
until
getting it
she
from a-
took a whole bunch of fucking undies, dude, from a
She's
JC Penney.
She's getting it from a green smoke fucking Gary Oldman and that shit, dude.
Gary Oldman's getting it.